Gates are back, racing away. Miss Frankel jumped well, but got a slight squeeze between runners. Sports Bars prominent in the early stages. Flo Joyner's just off them, and Electro Pop. But nothing's going as quick as Miss Frankel. It's all in the breeding. She's there by a length and a quarter. Flo Joyner. Roy's Bongo's the white cap. Roy's Majara, Shindigan, a niggle or two to the extreme outside. Electro Pop to the inside. Sports Bar. Coming to the 400-meter marker, Miss Frankel now angles towards the centre of the course. Flo Joyner looks to join issue. Shindigan's on the outside. Miss Frankel, Anton Marcus just being held together by 3 parts of a length from Flo Joyner. Miss Frankel now being asked to stretch the last 150, and look at that stride. Miss Frankel by a length and a half, and the talk of the town. This is what dreams are made of. Miss Frankel, look at that stride, better than a million words. Flo Joyner, Shindigan, maybe Rose Hill in a photo with Desert Phantom. Look at that action. Miss Frankel and Anton Marcus looks to the big screen on the inside, and he gets a big smile there. That action, power-packed. Coming home lonely. Just asked to run between the 3 and the 200-meter marker when Flo Joyner tried to match strides with her. But Miss Frankel, the Aventura State, the Taborers, Dryers, Marcuses, Shindigan, Rose Hill, and then came Desert Phantom. Miss Frankel angled towards the centre of the course, and once Anton just squeezed, she gave all the right answers to win. The much-awaited return of the daughter of Frankel out of the Varmere Veldera, and now you'll see Anton, he just starts to pump away with a flick or two down the neck, and that's just to make sure that she's got a lot left in the tank, and then he looks towards the outside, he looks to the inside the screen, and that's it. Miss Frankel, home Jerome, back to the studio.
Well, it's turning out to be a wonderful afternoon for the Dryer team, winning the first 3 races on the card. And number 12, Miss Frankel, reeling off the hat-trick for the stable. And we're going to chat a bit to Dennis about this filly. And we know he mentioned high pedigree is there for all to see. First time out then, 5 to 10, Cape Town, you must have been gutted?
Absolute. I mean, nothing went right for her. No one to blame. I think it was just stage fright first time out. And then we brought her back, and she's had a couple of little setbacks, but nothing serious. And this is the Miss Frankel that I know at home, and today she showed it to me on the course. And, you know, how do I thank Michael and Philip and Pippa for allowing me the privilege to train this filly, because I know there were big offers for her and they stuck with me. And I've also got to thank Sean Veal. Him and Ant have got on very well with the preparation of this filly, and unfortunately Sean was suspended, and I can't thank Anton enough and Sean for the hard work he's also put in to this filly, getting her to the track today.
Mannerisms, you know the mothers so well. Are they the same, you know, with regards to their personalities?
No, she's not like her mother. She could be a little bit excitable, and that's also one of the reasons we've gone very slowly with her.
Would we see her in Cape Town then? Will that be a plan to take it down with your string?
Geez, you know, let's get over one race at a time. And as I say, big thanks to Sean and Anton. And we'll take it race by race.
I must compliment you. You know, I always mention when bringing horses back, there are very few that can compare with the dry yard. You were given the time with this horse, and you've done a wonderful job bringing her back. Well done, Den.
Thanks, Deez. But I've always said to you, you've got to have the horses.
Well, another one may have found you. Well done, Dennis Dreyer. Let's get Anton in. And Anton, firstly, you know, Sean Veal, we know, not riding today, but Dennis mentioned that you've been working closely with this filly as well?
Yes, I have, myself and Sean, you know, in conjunction with each other. So a big thank you to Shawnee. I know that he's watching. Well done, Sean. And well done to Pippa on the farm and the Taborers, Mr. Dry and his whole team. You know, despite the fact that it's only a maiden, there's a fair amount of pressure on a filly like this when she comes to the course. You know, there's a massive reputation, you know, irrespective of the ability, you know, the reputation's there. So it's kind of she steps out and it's a gimme.
What was going on at the start? You know, I saw you jump off and you were standing behind while other horses were a bit troublesome.
Yes, unfortunately, I don't believe we've got our loading system down to a fine art. I think it's been shown on more than one occasion today, and that's nationwide. You know, so she stood a bit long, she got a bit fractious in there, but all's well that ends well. And I'm just delighted that I was the recipient of this winner.
You did not need the stick at all, Anton. I mean, you just punched out and showed her the way.
I did. You know, I got a message from Pippa wanting me to look after a girl. So, you know, that was certainly going to be a last resort.
Before you leave us, you would have had a look at the balance of your rides. Anything that you can guide us with?
Yes, obviously, if Diamond's Forever, if she brings her form to the course, you know, she's probably the horse to beat. Captain of Rockall, he'll need the run. Storm Outgoing, he's probably more of a place horse, you know. He shows good work at home, but he's not the most reliable. And the horse in the last, if he doesn't race too green, he could be a run at ease.
Thanks for that, Anton, and well done with this one, and well played.
Thank you.
Well done. Anton Marcus here with Miss Frankel, who's come through lonely. 12-3, 4-1. That's the way they cross the line. Race number 3. Next up, the last exotic at Scottsville. It is jackpot time, and that's at 14:40, 20 to 3.